Hello. So I have a few things I need to go do today, but before I do those things, I'm just gonna pull some cards because I haven't done that in a while, and I'm actually going to pull cards for. I take a deep breath. Sorry, because I feel like this is already a large message and something that's going to be kind of heavy probably, but it's going to be positive, is what I'm hearing. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my goodness. Okay. Today I'm pulling cards for the future of the USA as a country. And I'm only going to be reading into the next 3 months, is what I'm hearing. So if you are prepared for the message, you may stay. If you don't want to hear it, that's okay. You can scroll. Thank you, Source. Okay, so the first two cards out, and I feel like I immediately have to tap into them, is the Nine of Wands. And look at this imagery here. Like, she's like, all of these heads are on pikes, and they're like skulls set aflame, okay? But nonetheless, I'm hearing she continues. She traverses. And then next we have the King of Cups. And as you can see, he is some sort of water dragon, right? But when I picked him up, for some reason, I picked him up in reverse. I don't read reversals because I think it's possible to read the card without needing it to be in reverse, right? And as I stare at him, I see his divinity, yes. But with this Nine of Wands and this King of Cups in next to each other as they came out, I do feel like right now, our current energy obviously is that of exhaustion, that of burnout, that of collapse. Major change is needed, right? This King of Cups, can you clarify this King of Cups for me, Source? Thank you. That is interesting. It is clarified by the Two of Cups. Okay. And this Two of Cups means divine union. It means being brought together as one, as a whole. So I do think that this collapse is bringing us together. It is what we needed to heal the masculine energy in the world. The masculine energy is distorted. It is distorted. The way that the earth has been running, especially in the USA. I can't speak on other countries, even though I would like to. I don't live there, so I can't. In my experience in my country, some kind of collapse is happening, and it happens like this. History repeats itself because we don't learn. Source is asking us, what have you learned? And it is not in a condescending way. It is in a, I'm holding you and I'm asking you, what have you learned? This repeated cycle, what have you learned? Loved one, what have you learned? Dear one, what can we take from this? And how can we move forward? This doesn't have to be the collapse. This doesn't have to be the fall apart. This can be the rebuild. The fear is what's keeping us divided. So many cups are present here. So many cups are present here. Let's put this here. The Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. As you can see in this Page of Cups card, he's got that red string of fate here. And I sat it underneath the Nine of Wands. So I feel like Source is saying we are all connected nonetheless. We are all connected nonetheless, despite our separation, despite our division. No matter how divided we like to seem and feel with our fear, we are connected. You can't fight that. You can't change that. It is written in our being. It is written in our souls that we are connected, okay? Do you think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You are connected to everything and all of the things that have stood before you and have come before you. It's not really about political stance, in my opinion, but Kamala Harris said something so poetic about the central connection between us all. She knows. Divine Mother manifests. The Mother creates. The feminine energy creates. We nurture. That is our job. We've been running through masculine energy this entire time. This distorted masculine energy has pushed us into a place where we are between a rock and a hard spot, and all that we have is fear. Love is still present. Love still prevails. Love is the option and the choice And it is the one we need to make. You are always making a choice. Even if it is not the choice you want to be making, you are always making a choice. Even not making a choice is a choice. It's kind of like how people are like, oh, I didn't vote this year. Like, you didn't vote, but you still made a choice. I trust in the beginning of our end, because this is not the closing of the book. This is the ending of that chapter, and we are taking the pen and we are writing something new. We are the creators of this, okay? And it is about time that we stand together and not separately. Like, that is what they want. They want us to be separate. They want us to be scared. They want us to work in division. But what is it that hasn't been working? It is the way that we've been moving forward, the way we've been trying to work for our lives. That's not the answer. It is to create. It is to nurture, is to be at peace. And I know that seems scary and impossible right now, but what is actually impossible is to continue as we've been doing. We see that it's done nothing but create despair, wreckage, havoc. It is time we step out of that distorted masculine energy and into our divine feminine, so that we can nurture and heal that distorted masculine. There is no way forward but in. There is no way forward but in. This is a divine pause. This is a divine pause. This is a divine pause. I get goosebumps all over my body. Yes. The Magician, the Tower, and Strength. We created this fall apart. We manifested this because we are not happy. We manifested everything that is in front of us right now because we are not happy. And our fear and our non-happiness creates this. The fall apart was necessary. Our anger was necessary. Our sadness was necessary. We must feel it. We must now create from it. We must now heal that so that we can feel the happiness we deserve. Beneficiado is what I'm hearing. Muy feliz. It is time to be happy. It is time to be happy. It is time to choose love. Everybody, please choose love. Choose patience. In times that we want to turn away, in times that we want to be scared, in times that we want to point the finger, choose love. It is within our hands now. It is up to us. It is up to us. The power isn't working. The control doesn't work. It is the love that must be the answer. It is the love that must move us forward. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. It is never about money. It was never about money. It was never about power. It was never about control. It was about community. It was about love. Money is not the currency. Our energy and frequency is where we are currently. Our presence is our currency. Our love is our currency. We are abundant when we tune in. We are abundant when we tap in. We are abundant when we're turned on. We are abundant when we see each other. We are abundant when we are passionate. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. The desire is to be closer. The desire is to be at peace. The desire is for war to end. The universe knows what we're asking for, and the universe is asking for us to receive it. Stop. The distorted masculine flipped out. Look at that, a punch clock. Clocking in. We are no longer clocking in, everyone. We are locking in. Look at all of this. Bank, police, military. It is time for us to move forward. It is time for us to not get into that anymore. Spiritual maturity is ahead of us. Reparenting ourselves. Trusting that we don't have to work for what we want. I'm almost sensing that there will be an economic collapse, but it will be for a good reason. Why do I feel like people are just going to stop going to their jobs? They're just going to stop caring. What is the government going to do? I love y'all. Trust your path.